10-4, I'll get a 28 from line truck when you're ready.
Good.
From line truck, White Lincoln X-ray 985, should come back up next.
So you had 2000 Patrick Salting.
10-4, if you can just throw a little note in the, I'm gonna need a note. My vehicle is driving a mirror mode, roger.
521.
You started me a card for a parking problem.
And 423.
I have done this type of interview many times before. I might not ask many questions because I think it's important that your story is mostly told in your own words.
Journalists, dot the I's and cross those T's, meaning you will put the punctuation marks in the correct place, spell all the words right, and edit out all of the swear words that might offend the so-called moral readers.
Something like that. Just start talking, drink more coffee, and your story will likely just start spilling out.
Okay, I've had my coffee. Drugged and ready, Professor.
10-4, we are recording. Begin when you are ready.
You know, the city never sleeps, but by God, I am tired. So very tired. Everything tastes like metal. I must have lead in my brain. I started out this career gig, being a cop as an innocent youth who thought he knew right from wrong, black from white, good from evil. Something went wrong along the way.
Like that?
Don't look at me like that. It's the truth. Something went terribly wrong, and even a detective like me can't tell you why. Did I just take a wrong turn? Or does a true view of reality make you this way? Here I am, a jaded old fool that feels like he's been duped out of his life by some evil con man, a devil, all dressed up in his best blues. He's out there, some kind of god, some kind of ideal, some kind of superhero, a Superman cop. Let me tell you, that cop doesn't exist, least not in this world. And it surely wasn't me wearing that Superman cape. And then there was that time, remember? It was a clear, cold night in Chicago. My squad and I were first on the scene. I was the first officer to respond to this gruesome auto accident. Some moron blew through a red light, rammed another car, and then the driver fled into the night. Left behind were two small children, dead in their car seats. The whole time, my whole friggin' career, I keep wondering to myself if this goddamn job is worth it. I'm losing my soul here. Shit! Is it all shit? Then there was that time. I had a day off. I should never have taken that day off, but I had to have my impacted wisdom teeth pulled. No getting around it. My partner, Greg Stallings, was alone that day because of me. Craig goes to this Walmart supercenter on a routine shoplifting call. Suspect, 22-year-old David P. Longley, decided that murder was an acceptable price to pay for eluding a misdemeanor theft pinch. He pulled a gun and shot Greg Stallings in the head, point blank. I had to go over to his house and tell Greg's wife and his kids. Maybe the worst thing I ever had to do in my whole life. It wasn't just telling them, it was hearing them cry out in anguish, like the whole bottom had fallen out of their world. Well, it had. And then there was that time we executed an innocent man. We ripped a good father from his family. We accused him of a heinous murder that he couldn't have committed.
What the?
A team of crooked cops pinned it on him. They worked the guy, even got him to sign a confession. These were my buddies who did this. I even helped them to strategize the confession to fit the facts as we knew them. Me. Yeah, me. I wrote the story. Got him convicted, too, by a jury of his peers. What a cruel joke. Made his wife and kids cry until I thought they might die of drowning in their own tears. Heard him cry out his innocence, even as they strapped him into the chair. Let me tell you, here and now, there wasn't anything peaceful about it. Life usually struggles with all of its willpower up until the last gasp. My life has never been anything like peaceful since that terrible moment. Then what happens? 5 years later, along comes DNA testing, and the man is proven to be completely exonerated. He was 100 miles away at the time of the crime, actually camping out with his family, just like he said, probably roasting marshmallows over a campfire, singing songs with laughter and joy. All those things all of us are supposed to be doing. Meanwhile, the guilty man was mutilating this prostitute in the darkness of the city. Turns out the DNA proved that the killer was a former mentor of mine when I was a rookie. He was my cop hero. All my life I spent looking up to him. He was like my older brother. Shattered my dreams that day, seeing him handcuffed and hauled away. Anything that was still good in me died that day. This is my exit interview, but there's really no way out. I'm stuck in my own prison, and I ain't getting out of this without a life sentence. The serious countdown began the day I started. This is my last day, my last minute, my last second. I am going to go from here and spend the rest of my life playing bubble hockey and drinking beer until I can't see straight. I have to obliterate the memories. No human being was ever meant to live through all of this. The darkness of my world is infinite. Maybe I am dead already, and I am too numb to know it. I have grown to be uncomfortably numb.